This is my third video today, and I really just want to keep going with some of these videos because I've got a lot on my mind. I'm in a position right now where I basically need to make a choice between going back to the United States in about 2 weeks, which is going to go like that, you know how time is, or staying in Asia and taking up a post here, perhaps as a part time job or teaching again in Asia, something like that. I don't know. But that's why a lot of these thoughts are coming, and I wanted to get some videos out there. I snapped another pair of headphones. I got these bad boys in China for like a couple of bucks, probably like $2. And as you can see, it's plastic here on the side. And if you spread them too far to put them on your head, open them too far, it will snap. This is my second pair that's done that, and I'm not getting any more of those headphones. Time to invest in better quality. But I bring that up because I've been wanting to do some music, compose some songs lately, but I can't because now my over-the-ear headphones are no more. And that's like my little walking studio, mini studio on wheels. This video is going to be about the origins of my misogyny and my distrust, my dislike of women. I've noticed that in a couple of my other videos, and what's been coming out is this real disdain for women, and I've always had it. Um, but it seems to get exacerbated, of course, when I'm not with my significant other. And right now, my partner is not here with me. I'm in Thailand, and she's elsewhere. Um, so that allows me to step back and look from an outside perspective in at all these other relationships around me. Since I'm in Chiang Mai, Thailand, a really touristy place, you've got Euro couples and Asian couples, such codependent behavior being displayed everywhere you look. It's nothing but couples, 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 couples. So you get to see all these really codependent, twisted, sick relationships, everybody walking around like this. And it's really easy to see the flaws in these people. But I just want to look back at, I've always kind of had a hatred for women, at least a disdain or distrust, dislike, whatever. I remember as far back as, and it probably goes before this, but I remember in elementary school, which would have taken me up to about 10 years old, roughly, but somewhere around 9 or 10 years old, and probably before that, I remember tripping this girl on the soccer field. Her name was Jamie Henson. This has been God knows how long ago. But she was running down the soccer field, and um, nobody could catch her. And I was pissed because nobody could catch this girl or didn't want to try or whatever. She was running like a rugby game, the soccer ball down the field. And I saw it, and for some reason I snapped and said, I got to stop her. Nobody else is going to stop this woman. I ran up there from the side, stuck my leg out, tripped her. She flew through the air, did a double somersault, landed down and landed on her left or right arm and broke her arm, dude. And nobody knew it was me. Everybody's like, "Who did that? Who was that?" They were angry, and I was like, "Who? What me? I don't know." Nobody knew. Now they do. If you're hearing this, now you know it was me. I felt pretty proud I did it. In a way, I also felt guilty. But I guess I thought when I tripped her and stopped her that I would be hailed as a hero. But actually, people were pissed. They were angry because it was a girl, or for whatever reason, maybe because it was a girl. The dudes were mad. So it had the opposite effect that I thought. And I didn't get the praise I wanted, so I stayed quiet so nobody would like beat my ass or something, because I hurt a girl, I tripped a girl. Um, but that was one incident. I remember many times on the bus, in middle school, there was a girl named Misty Keebler. I rolled up my spelling book real tight. It was one of those paper books, but if you rolled up tight, you hit somebody on the head, it could hurt. at least sting a little. She was doing something behind me in the seat, and I rolled that spelling book up and I smacked her on top of the head with it. I remember doing that. I remember there were a couple of girls. This was probably also in middle school. There were a couple of girls behind me kicking on my seat. They were twins, and I did a double punch and I punched them both in the face. Maybe two twin girls. I punched them right out. There was a girl named Kelly Steiner at my mom's house. I don't remember how old I was here, but there was a girl named Kelly Steiner who came down in the basement, started throwing her weight around. Oh, she was my girl cousin's friend, and she just came over for some reason, and I punched her out, and I punched her in the chest anyway. She cried and ran away and stuff. There was but tracing it back even farther, we had a babysitter named Amy Julian, lived next door to my mom, still where my mom lives now. Those neighbors are still there, but the daughter is long since moved away, married, got kids of her own. She was our babysitter. Her name was Amy, and we were living in the trailer at the time. So this was before third grade, because we didn't move into the new house until I was in the third grade. So I was about 7 at that time when we moved in. And before that, we were still living in the trailer. So this would have been when I was, yeah, in elementary school somewhere, maybe first or second grade, even maybe second grade. And we had a babysitter. The basement, the house was still being finished, and hadn't quite moved in. So we're probably looking at 86 or 87 here. So actually, I was probably in the second or third grade. 1986 or 87. And Amy had brought her friend over, and they just kind of took control and tried to like command us around, me and my younger brother. And me and my younger brother acted out, and we went in the basement where some paint was, because they were still finishing the basement of the new house and we were living in the trailer. So we grabbed some paint and we just ran up to her friend and just rollered her with a load of paint and slung it on her with paintbrush. We just hit him with paint and ran. I just remember that. We really attacked him. I did, or we both did. We just paint bombed him, man. And it was like a form of revenge or retaliation for, like, being bitches, and we were going to get you back. So I kind of had this war on women since I was young, since I was a kid. I don't really know where I learned it. Could have learned it from my father, the dynamic between my mother and father. I don't know if that's really where it originated from. It could have been from any male figure in my family. Um, my grandfather. I really can't pinpoint it, but somewhere along the way as a kid, I learned it was okay to hit women or not like women. But I didn't like them. I felt disdain towards them. I felt distrust, and I wonder if some of that is because maybe I had friends who who our friendship was being destroyed, or hollowed out because of the competition, or because of a woman, a girl had come into the picture and was separating us as friends. I don't remember. I do remember some stories or images of being in the second or third grade and girls entering into the picture. Some may have liked me, but others liked other guys, and I didn't know how to deal with the girls. I just knew that I felt distrust, disdain, dislike for them, but I also had a crush on one or two. So I felt really confused and torn and conflicted about women and about my feelings towards them, and if I liked them or not, or just wanted to hate them. I don't know. But I'm just going into this now because a lot of ideas are coming and I want to get these videos going. So we're just going to leave it there today, trying to keep these videos about 10 minutes or so. And there's a little bit about the origins of my misogyny, distrust in women. Hope it helps you. Feel free to leave some comments. Until next time, all the best.